Hello, this is Type, and we are having the power rankings, or whatever kind of draft review this is for the PTL Season 2, and I have here with me SFJ and Marcello.
Yo,
And SFJ.
SFJ, Marcello, and
there's
SFJ.
two SFJs here.
Yeah,
SFJ, Marcello, and I.
yeah,
Alright.
some cool shit. I think the way we are gonna do this is that I'm just gonna have the doc, like the what is this? This docs document thing open here, which shows the teams, and we are just gonna go through the teams in order. We haven't put them in any kind of other order than what they are. To begin with, the color order: red, blue, yellow, green, and so on.
Alright.
So that means that we start with the red, and
Which is Patrick.
Patrick. And
Nice.
what do you have to say about Patrick's team this season?
I haven't really looked at his team that much. I'm not a huge fan of Latios. It's obviously a good Pokemon, but I don't really like it that much, just in
Okay.
general. As an offensive Pokemon, it's kind of weak, but it has some cool defensive capabilities, but then it's complete setup fodder for some stuff. Yes, some, of course, strong Pokemon and some good bulky mons. He's got that Z conversion, Porygon Z, which is definitely a threat that people should watch out for.
Yeah.
And, he has Magnetism, which I guess can trap stuff. Like, Max is going to be forced to run Shed Shell on Skarmory, and he can just knock that off with Weavile, potentially, and then put in some work with Scizor. I guess. Regular Scizor, again, another Pokemon I'm not a huge fan of, but you can't have Megas here, so I'll excuse it. Yeah. Overall, I kind of like his team. What are his rockers? Blissey?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Blissey.
I mean, I know he's got his honor against Stahl, but he should have just picked up Chansey. It's
No,
just a better
I
Blissey.
disagree. I disagree. I like Blissey more.
Well, Blissey has a better it can run leftovers and it has some offensive presence kind of.
Yeah.
So I respect that. I mean, I was originally gonna get Chansey at some point in the draft, but I didn't.
Yeah. And,
I was completely considering it, but then I got Snorlax, and I was like, oh, I don't really need another,
Batman.
Spadef, especially defensive normal type.
yeah. And the thing with Blissey
Now it's
I like is that you don't have to watch out for knockoffs as much.
As much. I mean, you're gonna take a lot from a knockoff most of the time, but
Yeah, but you're not relying on your item as much.
I feel like Sean. Okay, I don't know. What, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna talk about Sean, but I feel like Patrick kind of got Blissey, for not only because it's a Spadef, a good special wall, but also kind of for the mind games, because people might be like, oh, he has Blissey, I can't really bring this special attacker that would otherwise destroy his team, and I feel like Blissey does deter a lot of special attackers, so I feel like that's one of the reasons he picked it.
But then
Yeah,
you get people who are me and dumb
And don't really care about
that
that.
don't really care.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, you have a lot of other offensive threats against him.
Yeah, so I have a lot of physical threats anyways.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
get that-
and
we'll get to
even
that eventually.
yeah, you got Lycanroc in midday.
I
The
kind of like.
offensive special.
I kind of like the
threat.
fact that Patrick has got Galvantula and he doesn't need webs. I mean, I think he
yeah,
doesn't
I
really
guess
need them.
so.
I mean, he could bring if he wants to bring Belgium Chestnuts, but
Or Porygon Z with specs.
yeah, but
Yeah, it'll force some hazard removal, especially against a team like mine. But my hazard removal is well low.
but Galvantula is a cool offensive mon too, without webs, but with maybe life
Yeah.
orb specs.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Magius, however you say it. I like it. I like its design a lot, but I don't know how it is in a league. I used it in...
It's alright. It's not
It's alright.
a decent speed, decent special attack. It's
Yeah,
definitely
decent
not
Spadef.
bad.
It has an interesting defensive presence, kind of, but it's not that good. It gets Heal Bell and Willow and Taunt, T-Wave.
Defensively, it's not very good. It has a decent special defense.
Did you know
Yeah.
that Miss Magus actually got buffed in this gen?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mystical Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mystical Fire got buffed from like 65 to 75, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's a bit stronger now. It's like a fire move that it can go for and kill, I guess, Ferrothorn.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I used Mystical Fire Miss Magius in RBL Season 4 for someone to make a Scizor, so it's a thing.
Hmm.
Magius definitely not a bad Pokemon. I used it, it was alright.
Yeah, it has a nice speed tier, and it can. Yep, it has three
I think
immunities
it's only,
actually.
yeah. I think its only new Pokemon is Mudsdale, and Mudsdale is okay. I don't really like it that much because it doesn't get recovery, and also it's a ground type without Stealth Rock, so I don't really get the point of it on his team. It's a physical wall. It can do. It's strong, kind of, but its coverage also isn't the best.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. It's pretty interesting.
Definitely
And
an
then,
unexpected pick.
I've
It's kind of like a Powdon. Like he could have picked a Powdon up. No, I already picked a Powdon, but like he could have picked it at some point, I guess.
yeah.
Because it's also a rocker and it has reliable recovery, but I guess doesn't have as much of an offensive presence. Although it does get like the fangs and crunch and all that, so maybe it would have been alright. I don't know.
But
I'm not going
Mudsdale,
to question what Patrick does.
Mudsdale is one of the maybe only one which has a viable, or at least somewhat viable, set with bite.
With Bide?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
like
Or
max,
I guess it does have that.
max def, sleep, talk, rest, bite, and maybe EQ.
Yeah.
Gets walled
What is
five.
Mud- Mudsdale?
Doesn't do anything. What?
What is Mudsdale?
It's the big horse.
No, I said what is viable with by
Oh,
Mudsdale?
If I heard
You know
what is
what Mudsdale
Mudsdale.
What is the
It's-
Pokemon I,
I mean-
had on my Sun and Moon team?
What?
What is the Pokemon I had on my Sun and Moon team?
Oh. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it doesn't have that many moves. So it gets EQ, it gets Close Combat, Heavy Slam. It gets Rock Slide, but it doesn't get Stone Edge. It gets
Yeah,
Roar. It's
gets Rock
physical
too.
and support move. It's like offensive and like supportive move pools are both kind of lacking.
Does it get Smackdown? I think it doesn't. Which,
Oh, probably. No, it doesn't.
yeah, it's pretty bad too.
Yeah, it's pretty bad because it doesn't get smacked down. Yeah, I agree. Alright.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool though.
Okay, I mean, I don't really think there's a lot to say about Patrick's team, like, individually. It just has, like, some decent offensive, like, some good offensive mons, like Levi, of course, and then some decent backbone with, like, defensive, like, Blissey and Chestnut, I guess. He has hazard removal with Tentacruel and, I guess, Defog Togekiss. Well, he has a lot of Defoggers, and then Spin Tentacruel.
And
Overall, pretty solid.
he has, even though he has
Yeah,
only
that
one
should be-
rocker, he has every kind of hazards. So he has,
Yeah.
he has options.
He does have all 4 hazards, but like one setter per hazard, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
who's next?
especially with the rocks, because he might be pressured to bring rocks Blissey a lot,
yeah,
which makes it so like you need like rocks and then soft world, so you lose out on like some you can't you lose out on support moves.
yeah. Also, he can't really he has no monster pressure fire types. If he doesn't bring rocks, like a good offensive water type or
Yeah,
ground type.
like
even.
a strong like Keldeo or like
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
Or a ground type or a rock type. I mean, he could bring the patented Sword Stance Tentacruel at some point. I could see that
That'd be
being a big threat.
That'd be great.
I mean, it does get a good. It gets like Waterfall. They should have given it Liquidation.
yeah.
That would have been cool.
It would have.
Or Aqua Jet. That would have been cool too. Alright, I think that's probably all we can say about Patrick without delving into Sword Stance Tentacruel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Togekiss does get Smart Strike now, so it can run that Hustle Smart Strike, I guess,
Which one?
and not miss.
Which one gets hustle?
Nice. Oh, Togekiss.
Oh, true.
And then he
What's
gets
Smart
Smart
Strike do?
Strike. What?
What does Smart Strike do?
It's a 70 base power steel move that doesn't miss.
Oh, geez, what the heck?
Okay.
Alright.
Well, let's move to blue.
Which
Alright.
is me. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want me to shed some light on my team so far?
Why not?
Yeah, I like it.
Alright. Did you say you like my team?
I do like your team.
I
a
do
lot.
too.
Alright, I appreciate that. I mean, I went with Toxapex for my first pick because I wanted the Numon as my first pick, of course, because it's not a bad idea to do that. And Toxapex is the only, like, good one, I guess. I mean, there's,
Only
like,
good mon,
some, like,
you're
niche
right.
stuff. And then I wanted some, like, other Numon, so I got Tapu Bulu, which is, of course, the mon that clicks grass moves most of the time, and most of the time it works. Because it's just so strong, and it's nice to have. It's also kind of nice defensively, I guess, because with Toxapex weak to ground and electric, it can switch into both of those sometimes, maybe. And then I just have some awesome offensive stuff: Victini, Hydreigon, Tarak, Gengar, Swellow, I guess, and some defensive mons: Bronzong and Hippowdon, Snorlax. And then, of course, I have my white pick, which is underrated. I don't think really a lot of people are going to be prepping for it because it's Vanillux, but at the same time, it can do something because it has good stats. Like, it has a high base stat total, but they just put it in the wrong stuff, kind of.
Yeah, I like your team except for Vanillux. I just hate that Pokemon.
I mean, dude, alright, there
On a
were
personal
no, I
level,
swear,
it's a personal
there were no, like, good white picks.
I don't blame you. It's just a personal issue.
I mean, I thought about Crabominable in that slot, but then it's like, because Crabominable is really strong, of course, but then it faces the issue of its speed.
Yeah. And it's
And I
typing.
figured Vanillux gets a speed boosting move with Atomize, and it gets Explosion. And also, weak armor, it now raises your speed by 2 in Gen 7, which is kind of
Oh, it
cool.
does? That's actually
Yeah, but it also gets Snow Warning with Blizzard, so I don't really see the point in that.
true.
I've also considered free agenting one of my blue mons for a Alolan Sandslash so that I can get that Slush Rush going
Oh,
with
interesting.
Vanillux, but I'm not going to spoil
But
it.
yeah, most of your blue mons are pretty good.
Yeah, like,
Except for Swellow.
I mean, I
Swellow's
think
not even bad, so it's pretty fast.
Swallow is pretty good now, I think. I mean, I haven't tested
Yeah,
it.
with
Also,
the-
Sandslash
it's
is
more-
bad.
What?
Also, Sandslash is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Does Vanillux get freeze dry?
Yeah.
Does, okay.
But it doesn't get any coverage at all. It gets Flash Cannon and it gets Thick Beam. That's it.
You can have Hippowdon plus Weather Ball on Vanillux.
Oh yeah, dude, the double. Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. And then get the ground coverage for the Heatran. Hey.
Weather Ball, it
Wait,
becomes...
is it rock or is it ground?
It's rock.
Oh, okay. For your Volcarona. Hey, thanks for that.
Yeah,
You have your T-Tar and then you try and switch to your Volcarona. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I have to say that your team is annoyingly bulky and terribly
Yeah.
offensively
agreed.
scary. And
I
Yeah.
like Victini a lot too. I used it in Bella.
You
I don't
sure
know what
did.
season, but I enjoyed using Victini.
Yeah, it was Fella Season 1.
Yeah.
like trying to find switch-ins for all Tapu Bulu, Victini, and Terrakion, and even
Yeah.
Gengar is gonna be a
It's
hell.
gonna be tough.
Hey Marcelo, do you remember when you battled me and then you missed your Thunder against my Talonflame and I like got it for free roost?
No, but that
You
I
remember
believe it happened.
Yeah, I like pretty much beat you with Spidef Talonflame setting up SDs. with your like Slowbro and what else did you have? I don't remember.
Phil season
Like
1.
Slowbro. I mean, I'll
Yes,
look it up,
sure.
but it's not important to this. It's just
Yeah.
I beat you with that.
Okay.
Kind of.
What else have you got? You've got these spikes, you've got how many rock setters? Terrakion, Hippowdon,
3.
and what's the third? Terrakion,
Wait,
Hippowdon.
Hippowdon, Trekion, Bronzong.
Oh, Bronzong, right. So they are all pretty good,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, those
like
are all
that.
alright as rock setters.
No
And then
spikes,
T-Spikes, I
though.
don't have spikes, I don't think.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
Sticky
see
Web.
Yeah,
Vanilla should get spikes.
I don't think so.
It'd be like Glalie, I guess.
Yeah, glad it does get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like Aromatisse, but I mean, it doesn't mean it wouldn't be good. I just have some personal issues with it.
It was one of my better pink picks, though.
Yeah.
Because look at what's left in pink. I could have gotten Chansey, I guess, but I didn't think about it.
Thinking
Like, I
right
did think about it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna get it.
This draft.
Yeah.
Pink has some good stuff. Has few good things, but the things in it are actually pretty good.
It has like Slow King. I could have gotten like Slow King or like Licky, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't really-
I believe Mesprit was undrafted also, but like you have quite a few psychic types already, so
Yeah, I guess Mesprit would have been nice for Healing Wish.
yeah, and
I hope Max is serious about not wanting Latios anymore, because I'd like Latios, because then I could use the Memento.
I think he's kidding.
What?
I think he's kidding.
I mean...
and didn't he just say that he's never gonna use Draco again, or did he also?
Yeah, he said I'll never use Draco again.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I don't
great.
think that lost in the game,
But like,
Yeah.
you know what?
but it did help.
Do you know why 7th gen sucks?
Why?
Because now you can't use a hidden power dragon then if you like don't want to miss, because now you can say then use Z Draco, and that kind of ruins the joke.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
True.
That's pretty true. Alright,
Uh,
yeah. I don't really have a lot of other things to say about my team, I guess.
Yeah. Who's next? Ustube?
no, it's yellow. Max.
Which is Max.
Max.
Terrific team, and he lost 5-0 in his first battle.
Yep.
He has
Against me.
he has a lot of like fast, strong Pokemon, and then some good defensive stuff too. Well, he has like two defensive mons that I actually like, Skarmory and Jellicent. I like Jellicent. I'm not a big fan of regular Diancie or Uxie, but they're not that bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Team is really special
Same.
heavy.
He has a lot of like strong special attackers, but his physical
He's
attackers
really
are like
lacking in
Scrafty
physical
and Zygarde.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I guess they both can set up ED and pressure walls, but
And Tapu Koko can be physical if especially
Yeah, that
in a
is
good
true.
matchup.
if you run Z Mirror move, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. You almost swept me with that.
Yeah, what? How did I think I missed a move, and that's how I lost, if I remember correctly, or it was
Well, I don't remember.
another battle, whatever. That was unrelated. Anyway,
Yeah, and then you beat me with a Pukumuku.
yeah,
That was a great match.
yeah, we have to show it to Marcello after this.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Match. That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
After this,
Fun.
after this. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, so we're on Max. Like I said, I like his offensive stuff. He doesn't have a lot of good defensive backbone, though.
Tapu Koko was pretty much like the pick he had to make with
It's
yellow.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapu Koko is so good.
Best yellow mon by far.
I could see it getting banned in like OU because it's so fast, it's so strong. It has like alright coverage, but it just clicks electric moves and everything dies. It's so strong.
I
One
don't
thing
know.
I'm really upset about with his team is that he did not pick Pelipper. Pelipper would have been perfect. It's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, true.
He
That
could
I
pick
agree.
Pelipper. And then
Pelipper
he runs
Tapu Koko
Thunder.
was a great combo.
Then he runs Thunder, Tapu Koko with Thunder,
Yeah.
Latios. Dude, he has
Exactly.
Keldeo, then he would have Keldeo in the rain. He could have gotten, like I said, I don't like
It would
Uxie.
have
He
been
could
a
have
much
gotten
better
rid of
pick
Uxie.
than Uxie.
I mean, he could still free agent that away, and then get another Swift Swim on, I guess, from like a different color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
whatever
think
there.
he could have picked that over Uxie. I'm just
He-
mad.
He
went undrafted
could
completely.
get Beartick.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, but Jellicent's probably better.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
He hasn't really any other bulky water, and
Yeah, exactly.
Jellicent's not
I mean,
bad, though.
Pelipper, yeah.
but that's not like super bulky.
Yeah, I mean, it can switch into stuff like Scizor. a bit sometimes.
Yeah. Oh.
But I mean, and then Jellison can also do that, I guess. That's why Patrick runs. It's gonna run Aerial Ace knockoff. I'll make sure of it.
One thing I want to say is that prepping for Salazzle is very annoying because you know you have no toxic switches. It's a very weird feeling.
I have immunity Snorlax though.
Oh, true. You have that nice situation.
So some people have that.
And then there's those situational magic bounce magic card mons, but
Yeah, like Clef, which isn't a Salazzle switch in, but
that.
I mean, it can't toxic through Misty terrain, so I guess he could go into Tom could go into Tapu Fini.
Yeah, but
or a Comatose, so Kamala.
But one thing that actually sucks a lot about Salazzle is that it does not get Dark Pulse, which would be perfect for it.
Oh yeah, that would have been so nice.
Or like Focus Blast, that would also be pretty good.
Yeah.
Salazzle is cool because it's so fast, but
yeah,
A little underwhelming.
and it gets like Taunt and Encore and Disable, so it gets some support options, but
yeah. For a black pick, definitely a solid one.
yeah, definitely a pretty good one. I mean, I don't think there's really any bad black picks. Well, I mean, there's one, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also,
Max has the Doug Trio. I think he has Doug Trio. Yeah, he's had Doug Trio 2 seasons in a row, and I don't really get
yeah.
I don't like Doug Trio because people can just run Shed Shell on their like mons you're trying to trap, like Heatran.
Yeah, like on their circuitries.
Well, yeah, or yeah, that's true. Or like but yeah, like and Doug Trio. But I guess Doug Trio did get buffed this gen, so he might be able to do something with that.
Yeah, and in RBL I actually used Dugtrio very well, but I had Azu and some other things that I like to synergize
yeah,
with
I
it.
remember that. Fair enough.
So Max actually hasn't got very many setup mods. I mean, he's got Zygarde, so
He has 3. Like, wait, no, never mind. I was thinking he had Haxorus. Okay, he has like 2. He has, yeah, that can Calm Mind. He has 2 Dragon Dancers. Typical can also Calm Mind, so can Espeon. Dugtrio can Hone Claws, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, there's that.
Yuxi gets Calm Mind, so he has a lot of Calm Minders, and Diancie also gets it. Salazzle gets the Nasty Plot. Scarm gets Agility. He could do that.
And Weak Armor and Sword Stance.
Yeah, Weak Armor. Well, Weak Armor, Sword Stance. Yeah, that's true.
I used that in RBL too.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Alright. Nice. So, yeah, he has options.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have hazards? He has. Yeah, he has Skarmory and Dugtrio and Diancie can set up rocks too.
Yeah, and Yuxi can set up rocks. And Espeon can also set up rocks if he plays well with it.
Yeah, though his only remover is Latios, if and Skarmory.
Well, Espeon.
No,
I mean,
it doesn't remove
them, but
yeah,
it prevents them from setting them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty true, yeah.
Is that all we want to say about his team?
That's all I want to say.
His team's not that weak to rocks, anyways.
Yeah, he just has like Salazzle.
He's pretty weak to Fairy Spam though. He has only resisted Skarmory and Salazzle, but it's not.
But a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people have like super strong fairies except for
I guess
you.
it's true. Also, Salazzle actually quad resists.
Oh, and Tapu Lele, and like all the Tapus, I guess, except for all of them. Because Tapu Bulu isn't a fairy. Like it doesn't use.
Tapu Lele is actually very good against this team.
Definitely, gonna have to watch out.
Yeah.
His best switching is like Yuxi.
Yeah.
Run that Spadef AV Scrafty and it would probably take a hit. He seems to love like defensive Scrafty, like using it for its defensive capabilities.
I mean, if I would like to take a Tapulele on with Crafty, I would run Rosely Berry over.
Yeah, Rosalie Berry, Poison Jab,
Yeah.
or
Not a fan of
Iron Head.
Scrafty.
What?
Not a fan of Scrafty, to be honest.
Me neither.
I mean, it's nice on paper. It has 3 very good abilities.
And
Yeah,
some
but
good
even
setup options.
abilities, it's still not awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty slow, so it can't use Dragon Dance that well.
yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
that bulky because it has pretty mediocre HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But it does get some cool coverage.
Crafty should get power
Head smash.
construct.
What?
Crafty should get
Turn
power
into
construct.
perfect Zygarde?
No, it should be turn into perfect Crafty with a lot of HP. Then it would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine? Dude, can you imagine Chansey with power construct just gets 500 HP?
Oh god.
I don't think it
I would
works
love
that
that.
way, but
No, it doubles its HP, so it gets 500.
I don't know if that's coding-wise even possible.
Yeah, it goes up to 255. That's why Blissey has it.
Yeah. Have
But
we
they
talked?
could work around that.
Is that enough about Max team?
Yeah,
So we have green team. One.
yours.
Ooh.
Wait, how do I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just fucking around with this picture. Okay. My team. I actually named my team Bailey Leverkusen.
What does Leverkusen mean?
It's a
That is the place?
it's a German football team. I think it's Leverkusen is a city in Germany.
Okay, okay.
Alright.
So basically, my idea with this team was to draft Celesteela plus Guslord and have a very cancerous team. However, like I didn't really expect Guslord to go round 1, so I had to improvise. And instead of having a very cancerous team, I got a very offensive team with
Yeah.
a lot of wall breakers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have Pyukumuku and Galaisapa. Like last rounds, I just thought that I had such a good team that I want to have some fun. So I went with Blaziken and
Yeah.
Galaisapa.
I know I talked about how I don't really like Galaisapod, but I do like Galaisapod now that I look at it.
Yeah,
It's got a really cool design.
yeah, and I've been wanting a good water buck type.
I mean, it's
so
not
long.
that good, but it's cool.
It's
It's
cool.
better than any of the ones we have right now.
Yeah, like Surskit.
Yeah, and that's the.
I mean,
only
that was
one.
the only one before they've had
Yeah,
Araquanid and Galaisapod.
and I just got so many monsters that I wanted to use for a long time, like Zapdos, Volcarona, Roserade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your team is fucking scary, dude.
Yeah. Alright, so, I mean, I had Volcarona last season. I brought it twice and it did nothing both times, but I feel like you can make it work.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
already has.
yeah, I already kinda
Oh.
made it work.
Oh yeah, you switched into that, Attract. How could I forget?
You got like 2 kills today? Is that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. What even got my kills?
Yeah,
It actually swept in the end, so yeah, it
Yeah, it,
2 or
well, I
even 3.
didn't. Well, I mean, Fortress killed itself, but
Oh yeah, true.
yeah,
Yeah, you got like kill Ludicolo off the bat.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's it.
Ludicolo. This is going back to GFA season 2, Marcello. I drafted Ludicolo like round 5, and I didn't draft Rain around it, so I brought it
Okay.
like twice.
Yeah, I mean,
That was back when I was a noob. I drafted Pyroar like round 4.
Fella season.
Season 1 was a shit show, honestly.
It was.
Isn't
I
it?
had like Meowstic and like I had like Cloudster and like some bad things.
But in Fella season 2, I had also season 2, I had the Ludicolo, and I also had Rain, but I think I still only brought it 2 times.
Oh yeah. And then you flinched my Lando T. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That was great.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah. I mean, I can laugh about it now.
Yeah, that's
Oh
cool.
god.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But I'm actually
Dark
proud that
Knuckle
I
Jones.
realized that was my only way to win.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I like
Yeah, you
that.
have a really good all-around team. Like all your picks
I-
are good.
Yeah,
honestly.
definitely. I almost swept you with my double dip polished up and then just won.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah. I mean, it's Pokemon. I play the game for a reason.
Yeah. So, do you want to say something about my current team still? I mean,
Your
Marcello
team.
has
Oh
to
yeah.
having some comments on
yeah. It's all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I like it. It's got a lot of strong Pokemon, and even your like defensive mons are all right too. Got like Sylveon and Zapdos. Got some good hazard removal too. Your
Yep.
hazard setting, you have like you have three rockers, I think. Yeah, and you have Spikes, Roserade, and Spikes Glycopod.
Yeah. These
T
spikes.
Spikes, Roserade. So you have a lot of good hazard options. Got that Leech Seed, Celesteela to show people that Marcello didn't know it got Leech Seed.
Yeah.
I also have Legit
It
Roserade.
doesn't look like it would have leech seed.
Well,
It's like a steel flying grass type.
without the
They
grass.
gave it a lot of grass moves for some reason.
Yeah.
Like seed, it gets seed bomb by level up. I know that. It gets
Weird.
absorb and like mega drain, and
Weird.
it gets giga drain, so that's an option.
Yeah. Celesteela always reminds me of that trip to England because there was in that museum there was that Bronzong and it also looks like Celesteela.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. No, I don't. But like, I remember hearing about
I mean,
it.
Marcello shared a picture of it here.
Yeah, I put it in the chat when we were at the museum.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that. All right, we're getting off topic. Your team is bad.
Okay.
Moving on. Marcello, do you want to say some stuff?
I think it's like one of the best teams in the draft. But
Yeah, it is,
I mean, I think that's
but it's still bad.
I think that's the best team I've ever drafted.
yeah, Steve is just a bad player. Honestly, he can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
I think the best team you ever drafted was the one where you flinched me. I liked that one.
I actually didn't like that team at all.
It had like all.
Well, I liked
okay,
it a little.
I want to look at it.
It had Gudra and Mesprit. Those two were godly. But,
Yeah, Gudra the God Iron Acid Armor. You swept me with that too.
like I actually kept track of my kills, and Gudra was my best killer. And I had Clefable
Yeah.
and Excadrill in the team.
You had Do you remember when you swept me with Acid Armor?
Yeah,
and
I
Gudra?
remember that too.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'll just sack this Manectric and then go into like, what was it, Ambipom, I think.
Yeah.
And then then you just went for Iron Defense and I lost.
Yeah.
I had like Slowbro and Amoonguss in that draft. That was bad.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on to Black.
Black? Oh, Frankie.
Rooster Blitzel.
I was on a call with Dork earlier and he kept calling Frankie a girl.
What?
I just want to talk about that.
Wait, like
okay.
he was just calling him a girl, or he
No,
thought
he said like he kept saying like he was like looking at his team against Frankie and he was like, oh yeah, she has like this and this.
And you're
Okay.
like, no, it's a dude.
No, I don't want to say anything because it's gonna be like, oh fuck you.
Well,
you just assume my gender?
Yeah, pretty much. No, I think it's because he knows a girl named Frankie. I think that's what he said.
I also know a girl named Frankie. She's my neighbor.
Yeah, and yeah, I also know a girl named Frankie, and she drafted Guzzlord round 1.
I mean, Guzzlord's fine, but the rest of his black picks aren't.
Bad. Like I said, the bad black pick is Dusknoir. I don't like Dusknoir.
Yeah, and like he could have picked Chandelure. He could have picked Honchkrow. Those are still actually
That's
pickable.
Clops. That's Clops is better.
Yeah,
I guess, but for
How
Dust,
did Honchkrow not get drafted when Black is so
Honchkrow's
bad?
Montro's a god.
I mean, Dusknor has the advantage that it can run Z Memento.
Oh, that's true. But I still don't like it. I only like it because of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, because that was a good game. But I don't think anyone cares about that.
Yeah, I don't know
We're
what
all
you're talking
competitive
about.
battles, that's okay. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, his team is interesting, and he actually got a win with it. So I guess it can do work.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alright.
And defensively, it's actually pretty interesting. It's not that. It's not actually that bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much. I mean, yeah, he's got a few things. He's got like Guzzlord, obviously. Ferrothorn. But beyond that, Dusknoir's meh. That's
Yeah.
like a wall.
I just feel that he loses to heavy offense because there's so many
Yeah.
setup footers.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Togetic, I don't like at all in the format.
Kabutik is bad.
Yeah.
Alright. No offense to Togetic, but
Actually, it's he has that Alan 9s, which even kind of adds the stalliness of his team because he can just set up the.
Yeah, I don't know
Aurora
why
Bear.
he grabbed Billow on
Oh,
there.
God.
There were a lot of good things in blue.
that's true. There's like blue is like the best type, or it has like the most things at least.
But if like Frankie learns how to play stall, he may be very very hard to win. But he just
I think if he just learns to play well in general, he should be fine.
yeah. Now that I look at his
Fine.
team, I actually think that he needs a better cleric. Togetic can't really pass
Cleric.
wishes because it has a pathetic HP. Umbreon same,
It's just bad.
and
I
Dusknoir
mean,
can.
Umbreon same. Umbreon has high HP.
Dusknoir can at least pass the Z Memento.
Yeah, that's true. And of course he has Electivire, which is a big threat.
There was Raikou available, so
You should give Electivire Galvanize.
yeah, that would
That'd be
be
cool.
that would
That'd
be
be
cool.
Then you have a quick.
What? I didn't hear.
That would actually be kind of nice.
Okay.
Whatever. That's. I'll start my theory modding.
Hmm.
All right.
So, who's next? Do we have anything else to say for Frankie's team?
No.
I guess
It's
no.
bad.
It's the worst draft, but he got a win, so.
Yeah.
He's gonna call it.
Next we've got Brown and Mr. Sean.
So Sean,
The
Birmingham.
ugliest brown I've ever seen.
What?
I mean like the color that whoever made the doc used. It's ugly.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said to Tom.
This is actually. I think this is the.
Vanilla Brown.
I just copied this doc from the season 1 documents.
Oh, okay.
So there are the.
But that brown is.
same
But the other
color.
brown was like a darker. Like looked good. It looked good though.
Yeah, I picked that brown.
Wait, the first
Tom
brown.
picked this one. I picked the brown from season 1.
This one just looks like puke.
Yeah, but Tom's argument was it's only Sean's color, so
Oh yeah, even though everyone else has brown. Like everyone has one brown.
So
whatever.
Sean's team.
Like, it's alright. Like I don't want to say it's good, but it's alright.
It's all around. It's
You
just
experienced it firsthand today.
I feel like it's kind of weak.
I just
which
feel it's
sounds kind of weird, but like
boring. I think.
yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting. Like he doesn't have a lot of like thing. I can't really articulate it very well, but
Also, he didn't pick up a single Gen 7 mon.
Yeah. That's.
I'd like to bring that
yeah.
up.
I mean,
Lame.
he could have gotten like Bruxish or something for his pink pick, but he got Chansey.
Yeah, and he was trying to go for that Lycan Rock Knight, but he couldn't because he already had a red pick, and he thought
Yeah.
he had Rotom.
I mean, Lycan
blue.
Rock-
Rotom is red?
Like in Lycanroc Day Night is bad anyway.
Yeah.
it really is. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
One of my
I
least
don't-
favorite mons is Gen.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint a least favorite, but I do like.
Yeah, I can't pinpoint a least favorite, but it's up there.
SFJ,
My
what
least
was your
favorite is
what did you
Little-
say about your least favorite? I didn't hear because it got.
Oh, I said I don't really know what my least favorite Gen 7 mon is.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think if it got after all, whatever.
Yeah, like
Um,
I don't really like Lycanroc Day or Night, but
yeah. I guess I don't either.
yeah.
Hmm. I mean, it's very hard to point a real weakness from Sean's team, but at the same time, it's pretty hard to point any real strength
Real
either.
strength. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he has some, like, good mons. Like, he has, like, the Volt turn, but I don't really know what he's supposed to do with that. He doesn't have, like, something to come in and, like, get a bunch of kills, you know?
Yeah.
Like a really strong, like, something that's really strong right off the bat. Like, of course, he has, like, Serp and, like, Nape to set up, but, like,
Yeah.
I feel like he's not going to be able to, like, do anything immediately.
He's got only 2 mons that aren't either OU or UU, like by 6th
Which are
gen
Claydol and,
Cofagrigus.
Kofag, yeah. Which, I mean, Chansey's basically PU in leagues, but whatever.
Yeah. But like Claydol is actually it's okay if you can use it.
Yeah, I couldn't use it. I mean, I used it, like, twice.
I used it in my last RBL battle and it got 3 kills.
What?
Imperative is a cool mon. It's
How? Wait, okay. How?
I mean it basically
Rock Polish, Calm Mind.
no, it was only Calm Mind. I didn't sweep with it. It just I pivoted into it and it just got kills.
Okay. Dude, dude, I think it was in a league, and I prepped for Patrick, and so I gave him Rock Polish, Calm Mind, Claydol.
Okay.
I remember that. And it was in the, what was it, DBDDL?
Oh, that.
Yeah, and I also, like, it was like a thing, like, Patrick and Tom were like, hey, prep for both of us, and I did that, and then I gave Tom, like, Trick Room,
Okay.
and I gave Patrick that Claydol set, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we should do that this season.
And, like, defensive Kieran Black, which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
I want Steve to do that. Steve's teams are just heat every single week.
No, I'll do it. No, I can, if you want heat, I'll give you heat.
I don't know. Can you give me heat on the level of Steve though?
Yes.
I mean, he's got a lot of my teams, so he can watch at them
yeah.
and learn.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
I did steal a lot of his teams, like Flygon Stall.
I'm sure Patrick will be up for it if me and him did that.
Oh yeah, I mean, or, yeah, dude, I should do that for our battle.
For what? Yours and my battle?
Yeah.
What, prep my team for me?
Yes.
No.
Alright. Okay, what were we talking about?
We were
Sean's
talking
team?
about Sean. Do we move on or do
I don't really like it, like I said. but-
Marcello? Anything?
No. Pretty
Okay.
much agree with what you guys said.
So next we've got
Although I do like Kofag. It's an interesting mon.
I like Kofag.
I mean, he's got
Back
that.
in Fellow Season 1, I think, I had Kofag.
He has a lot of.
No, I had
stealth rockers.
Kofag.
He has like 4. He has like 4 stealth rockers. 5. He has 5.
Yeah. I mean, season 1 I had Kofag plus Blissey, and I really never brought that core, and now he's got Kofag plus chances, so I don't know how
Kofag
that'll.
plus Chansey, and he didn't bring either of them week 1, so
Yeah.
which is nice. I didn't have to face Chansey.
Okay, so do we move on to purple team?
Oh,
Okay,
Tom.
well,
Okay,
Tom.
Tom.
go.
Well,
Almost did it. You almost won
almost-
all Gen 7.
yeah.
So
But he
close.
went for Pete
But
too.
I have to
He could have
say,
gotten Incineroar or like Turtonator, but he didn't.
Well, Incineroar is just kind of bad, so.
but if Sean's
It's-
team
it's not that bad.
if Sean's
Yeah,
team was boring,
Shit.
If Sean's team was boring, this is definitely the opposite of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if Incineroar got Moxie and Sucker Punch, I could see it being cool.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
And Knockoff and Close Combat. I wish it got all of those.
That's why it's bad.
Yeah, because it doesn't get a lot of good moves.
We're not talking about Incineroar. We're talking about
We're talking
Tom.
about Tom. We're talking about Tabu Fini. We're talking about Mimikyu. We're talking about Necrozma.
I mean,
Scarf Necrozma is pretty cool. I tried that one.
Wait, Scarf?
Yeah, Scarf
Scarf.
Necrozma. It's not that bad.
okay.
Well, I mean, it has some decent speed, I guess.
It's like
but,
70 something.
Yeah.
It's
Doesn't get Trick. Doesn't get Trick.
Wow, why? That's bad. I mean, it's not a TM. That's why. Okay, it will get it when it comes a tutor move.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it has to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his team is, like, of course it's really fun to, like, he has a bunch of Gen 7 mons, but, like,
Yeah.
overall, it's alright. He has some, like, cool stuff. Like, Minior is gonna be something that I feel like he's gonna use pretty well.
Yeah. Actually, when you look at his team, he's actually got pretty scary trick room.
Trick Room? But does he have a lot of Trick Room setters? He has Nihilego, Necrozma.
Necrozma and P2.
P2.
Tapu Fini set up Trick Room? That would be cool.
What?
No, I don't think
Oh, I
so.
don't think so. Yeah, probably not. I mean, if Tom ever comes back from his grave, then it'll be fun to see him play.
Yeah,
Agreed.
definitely.
We miss you, Tom. Please come back to us.
Yeah,
I mean,
his unfortunate murder.
I just feel that it may require too offensive play stuff for Tom to
Yeah,
do well with that team.
he might have to play well for once.
Yeah. He usually just wins. He doesn't play well, but he just wins.
Yeah.
Sometimes he plays
Right.
well too, but then he loses.
Yeah.
I mean, he did beat you in the playoffs last season, SFJ.
Yeah, that's because he hexed me.
He was
That was
hacked, but hacked him
okay,
well.
so well yeah, like the first time I beat him with hacks, the second time was like the alternate universe where I didn't beat
Yeah, but it was fun.
like with a parallel universe.
In the Fella season
Yeah.
2 final, when he actually outplayed me, but then he just lost after all. It's kind of
Yeah.
ironic. It's usually other way around.
hmm
But yeah, definitely interesting to see what he does.
Yeah. Good luck, my
Yeah,
friend.
that team is fun. Tomo is good.
Mhm.
Can't wait to see him use that.
He's gonna do something weird with Mimikyu, definitely.
Yeah,
Right.
Like
agree.
bulk up.
I mean that's actually a pretty good mon. It has like,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it just hits. Its offensive timing is simply very good.
Yeah,
For sure.
but it's kind of weak in terms of like attacking stats. He could use Z Splash if he wanted to, I guess.
Yeah, and SD, it gets SD, so
Well, yeah, SD Life Orb is probably stronger.
yeah, and it can always set up because of its ability, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else to say about Tom's team?
Not really.
Nope.
So next we've got Gray.
Me.
Yo, Marcello.
Alright, so for my first pick I was just like really debating between Sil Valley and Tomo.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to go with Sil Valley because I wanted to see what I could do with it. It seemed pretty fun to use.
Yeah.
And just went with 2 Ultra Beasts after that. Buzz ones are
Mhm. hmm
just straight power. Full slow,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Straight
That's
bad.
the only thing I don't really like about my team. That and I don't really have many ways to get rid of hazards. I only really have Donphan
Yeah.
and I guess Glow Score.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you got that Defog Kyurem Black.
True.
That'd be
Wait,
pretty
Kyurem
cool.
gets defog?
No.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it definitely does. Duh. Okay. But I probably won't be bringing it often.
Defog Kyurem Black. You won't
Yeah,
be bringing that
defog
often.
him.
That's true. It's true that you won't be bringing it pretty often.
All right, but Overall, I like my team. Besides like
Yeah.
it being slow and not having many hazard removal,
Yeah, and being like,
I like
you
the
got that
Monster.
Manaphy Kieran Black combo that like everyone seems to love.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I mean, I got it in RBL.
I didn't use it today, but I am excited to use Sil Valley at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such an. I mean, I'm a bit afraid of that mod. Honestly, it can be so versatile with our rules because for some reason we
Yeah,
are
its
allowing.
moveset's a little lacking, but
Yeah, it
it's
is.
definitely a cool
But
mon.
like, it definitely has
Yeah.
some sets that kind of stand out there.
Right.
It gets like you can run the Z parting shot, for example, which especially with your
Mhm.
team can be very scary. You can pass into Manaphy, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Manaphy a lot. I was really surprised it hadn't been drafted yet.
In like round 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Oh,
it's just
that's
us.
cool
We
pick.
don't just draft Manaphy in general. I think Fella
Except for
season
you.
Fella season 2.
Yeah, you drafted last season.
Yeah, but Fella season 2, no one drafted Manaphy
At all?
at all.
Okay.
Kieran Black's always
Right.
good. It's always solid mon.
Yeah.
I think my team is just like has a ton of damage output, and then it's got fat walls.
Yeah.
I guess
It's got a
it's a bit weak to ice, I guess, but
yeah, I agree.
the thing with your
Yeah,
team
which
is
is why I
that
drafted Vanillux.
that's why you've got Seal Valley. You can just patch whatever weakness you've got if you need to.
Exactly.
You can bring Poison Seal Valley to sponge these spikes.
I'm glad I picked Sil Valley because usually my team always ends up like having like one weakness.
Yeah.
Like every time I do a draft.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I like my team.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't, but I didn't feel like saying that.
Okay.
I think it's I like your team. It's
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
it has a lot of great mons. Hmm. What it maybe kinda lacks is like Bolt Turn, but then again you've got Silvally, Manaphy gets U-turn, Tornile, Circuitry, Gliscor gets U-turn, so actually it's not even that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything?
Those Tornadoes gets U-turn.
Yeah. Anything else about Marcello?
No, I have nothing else.
Okay. Into white.
Oh,
Door.
boy.
Team.
Doric.
Charlie.
So,
Right. So you got that nice first pick.
Drampa, round 1.
Yeah. Which I feel like I kind of convinced him to get that, even though I was like, you know, like I thought like, okay, like I told him like it was probably one of your better white picks, and you still got 2 other really good white mons, so I guess
Yeah.
it didn't hurt him that much.
Considering the options, he got very good picks.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
did a good
true.
job making sure he got some good white mons.
Yeah, some good whites.
And like he has no like bad mons in his team.
Except for Sneasel. I don't really like Sneasel.
Yeah, maybe, but
It's not
Yeah.
bad though. Like I'm not gonna say that because it's obviously not bad.
I had a fella. It did
I still don't
some
think
work there.
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like who had Sneasel last season?
I
What?
don't remember.
Who had Sneasel last season? Was
Did
it
anyone?
Sean or Frank?
Sean.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he
Sean.
did. Drew.
Yeah.
And I mean he has a lot of versatility actually, like Nidoqueen, Jirachi.
Jirachi.
This team is really strong.
Yeah.
Like he has a bunch of strong Pokemon like Breloom and Entei and Nidoqueen.
And yeah, he has a lot of priority, a lot of speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crawdon, Sneasel, and Tapereloom.
Yeah.
It's true.
And
He has
his,
Jirachi to beat it. I mean, Jirachi's good in pretty much every matchup because it can do so many different things.
his white plus pink is actually phenomenal. He got the regenerator core.
Yeah, Regen Core.
I did really want Excadrill, so I was kind of a snap, but
Yeah, I'm sure Sab would like Excadrill too because he has a T-Tar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even like Excadrill that much, and I didn't want to go for weather because I've had 2 seasons with weather, and I'm not that big of a fan of it.
Yeah.
I picked
Oh, you had Sun in RPL.
Yeah, I picked T-Tar because I had no dark type. Pretty much.
I feel
Yeah.
like I drafted Sand for DBDDL, but I never really got to use it.
Let me
Like,
check.
League.
I mean, I had that nice sand core myself with T-Tar plus Sandwell Garchomp.
Yeah. That's true. Alright, so whose team are we looking at again? Dork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so like his team, like yeah, we kinda went over it. He has some like bulk and good strong, come on.
Yeah. He has no spikes, but I mean,
And he has like one hazard remover, I think. Which is Excadrill.
drill. Yeah, that's.
And like
true.
three rock weeks.
Yeah.
Which is kind of annoying for him. So he's
Hmm.
gonna be like pressured for spinning a lot.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, it's still a good spinner.
Yeah.
No, I doubt
Even that-
he's gonna bring his all of his rock weak mons like at the same time ever.
Yeah, because like they're just yeah, that's true. Alright.
Mm,
Are we just gonna move on to the last one?
I think so.
Alright.
So we've
All right,
got
next one's Anthony.
Pink
Anthony.
Anthony.
The greatest player to ever grace our league.
He actually, I think he had improved a lot in
Yeah,
our
he
battle.
put up a fight
Definitely.
today.
Yeah, he had
Definitely.
one big misplay
Yeah.
which was going for a lead chip turn 2 or turn.
Yeah, and going for a track, so it's a pretty big one.
What?
Bringing a tract.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Marcelo, you did have Sand and DBDDL. You also had Torn. So yeah. And you also had Excadrill plus Stoutland.
Yeah, I really wanted to use that team.
But you didn't because the leak died.
Yep.
It was great.
But I think we are digressing because
Yeah.
we're talking about Anthony's team, which is
I'm surprised he was able to get Volcanion in round 10. Like, jeez and
Yeah.
crap.
yeah, but that just tells how strong of a color brown is. Like it's a
Yeah.
very good color.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of good brown moms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think it's like the second largest color.
I think
Yeah.
blue. Yeah, it's behind blue.
yeah. Yes,
Definitely.
his team is very interesting. It doesn't seem to have any like real like pattern or idea, but
Yeah.
it's not.
He has a lot of really strong stuff and like
Yeah.
like not that much of a defensive backbone.
Yeah, but like he's got Registeel with I don't know. I guess with
Yeah.
Mew, it's and Miltank. It's
Yeah.
not that bad.
Which none of those are like
Yeah,
but even Mew doesn't have like a lot of like really good resistances and it's weak to knock off and pursue.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. His black pick was weird. The Houndoom. I probably would trade it to Hunch Crow.
Yeah. Again, no one getting Hunch Crow.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and he's got Mew and
Right.
Smeargle, so basically he has the most versatility in the game. If he can
Yeah.
just utilize it to the full potential. So just a tip, Anthony. You should never run any other Smeargle set than Hazard setting.
A lead. Yeah, a lead
Yeah.
set.
Unless you like really have some set that will work. That is not a hazard setting.
Yeah.
I mean, Baton Pass
like
is other,
when-
but you
yeah.
have better passers.
It's like when that guy. Yeah. It's like when that guy in RBL, the new season, ran what was it? Belly drum Smeargle against me.
What? Really?
He brought belly drum extreme speed,
Okay, and
and it was still sash, so it was like I don't get what it was supposed to do.
and did you win that match?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Shut up. Like, don't be mean.
Okay, Marcello had to leave. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that Anthony's.
Leave.
What?
Marcello left.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said in the what?
Okay, well,
Chat.
alright, that's fine.
I think Anthony, if he keeps playing at least like as well as he did against me, he will win 1 or 2
Yeah.
games this season.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, I mean, there isn't a lot to say about his team. Like I said, a lot of strong threats, but not a lot of good defensive things.
Yeah. I wonder what other things he could do to get better
Yeah,
defensive.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of the good stuff is taken,
yeah, and
to be fair.
there aren't many ones that he may want to switch, like offensively. I don't know if there's anything in white, probably not.
Not really. I mean, what is in white? Like, I don't think there's a lot of good defensive stuff. He could get, like, Larvesta, I guess.
Yeah, because it has got the best defensive typing in the game.
Yeah.
In case you are not familiar to metagame, that was sarcasm.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much... We're just rambling on. We should probably just end.
And yeah, I mean, we've been recording for over an hour.
Yeah, so... I mean, who do you think has the best draft, though?
Myself.
Okay.
I mean, it's either me or you. You have a very, very good draft too.
I think I'll just say yours. But my favorite is definitely Tom's.
Yeah.
That one is just really fun to think about.
Yeah.
And it's not that bad either.
No, it's not.
Alright, so I guess that's
do you
it.
want
I mean,
to?
I gotta go. So.
Okay, well then I guess we are gonna stop. I guess.
Alright.
Yeah, it would
and
have.
then
Would have been cool to talk about what
yeah.
mons did not get drafted, but we don't.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe we can do that in like a future thing.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna do that, but we can do that. But we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, alright. So, I'm just gonna go. You can end your video your way, bye.
Yeah, okay, bye. So now is the time for a very, very awkward ending, because I'm here alone talking, and as you may know, I'm not very used to that. So that was sarcasm too, by the way. That was such a bad way to end. This is Type signing out. Bye.